What's up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome to my Manchester United career. And we are coming off the back of a couple of great results as Draxler is on top form and we're flying through the season. Well, not flying, we're in 7 games through, but it's getting to the point where the order's been established and it's getting very exciting as we are away to West Bromwich Albion, and they are surprisingly, if you see the league table, in 2nd position. The Hawthorns looking fantastic there. It's good to see these stadiums in FIFA 15. And here's the table. Really? Who'd have expected them in 2nd place? But we're 5 points behind already, so we definitely need a win here to catch up to them and Chelsea. But earlier on, a disaster as our in-form man is down. He's injured. What's wrong with him? But you'll see from that looks horrendous. His ankle is bent. It really was though. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, so we had to replace him with Bakali. And in the first half, keepers have been improved, eh? What kind of save was that? You'll see from the replay. Keeper kind of gives up. And it luckily hits him. Wow, I don't know what to say there. But into the second half, Bakali, the sub on for Draxler, is on the break. He's going to cross it in. It's Di Maria with the head. But no, it's off the crossbar. Can he? No, he can't get the rebound either. Foster. And he's about to set up an attack. It's end-to-end stuff, as you will see here. We nearly scored with Di Maria. And then this happens. Brown Adai, or whatever his name is, goes up the other end and scores. He uses his pace. West Brom's team has got quite a bit of pace up front with Berahino, Sessegnon and Adai. But things just change so quickly in football. Well, we could have scored there, but they're getting very lucky in defence. We're putting the pressure on because we can't lose to West Brom. We really can't. Another opportunity. Falcao looking for his first goal, but a great save from Ben Foster. You can see the power Falcao puts in here, but no, just cannot get his first goal for the club. And we're in 8 games into his Man United career. But later on we get extremely lucky. Penalty, there we go, 87th minute. Could our blushes be spared? It's Wayne Rooney. He's been our best player this season. Can he put it away? Of course he can. No pressure, into the back of the net. And it looks like we've got a point that we deserved. It's been an even game. It's a tough match away from home. And Wayne Rooney gets his 6th goal this season. And that's how the game ended. West Brom probably still in 2nd place and continuing their great start of this season. So a point's not so bad. As long as we're hanging around the top 4 then, we're alright. So yeah, Rooney saved us at the end there. But there's confirmation of Draxler's injury. 4 weeks. But considering how bad the ankle looked, it's not so bad. And Scouting Network, I did hire a scout and forgot to send him out. So he'll be scouting England for 9 months and hopefully looking for some good talent for the future. This I thought was an absolute disgrace. Raphael complaining about the weather. He's probably been in England for like 5 years. But come on. The thousands footballers get paid and he's complaining about the weather. It's a disgrace. So, first of the 3 big games in this episode is at home to Chelsea. They are top of the league, having a great start. We're 6 points behind, so we need to close in. And big team news, I brought Michael Carrick in for his first game of the season just to show up the defensive mid. And Valencia to bring a bit of pace on the right. But it was from their right where the first opportunity of the game came from. I think it was Diego Costa. Yes, it was, but a great save from De Gea, keeping the top scorer in the Premier League out in real life and in this career. And have you ever seen the ball go up that high before? But a good save once again from De Gea. So halfway through into the first half, looks like our first opportunity. And Falcao, he's got his first goal, but no. No, the whistle goes, the flag's up. And you'll see how close it is. Falcao, unluckily. Yeah, it's a step offside. Shame there. Into the second half, Chelsea were putting loads of pressure on. Going for a sweaty goal, but no, De Gea keeps him out once again. De Gea's such a great keeper on this game. But we started to ramp up the pressure. Chances came. Evans there with a header, cleared off the line. Well, I don't know, it just came from nowhere. We started picking up the tempo and just loads of shots, bombarding the Chelsea goal. As Falcao still looks for his first goal. Corner here. A great save once again from Courtois. That's why he's keeping check out the team. But Courtois messes up here, as you'll see from the second corner. Valencia's going to whip it in. Who's going to get the head on it? It's Marcus Rojo. Where is Courtois? He's flapping at it, and we have got the goal. Against top of the league Chelsea, can we hold on to this and keep the victory? It's a great header by Marcus Rojo, and that will be his first goal for Manchester United. Get in there. But late on we were on the break. Rooney, I was going to cut it across Falcao, but company got in the way. Who signed for £39 million, and that's why you get a red card as he wipes down Rooney. We were going to score, so yeah, they probably had to do that. So, red card for him. Not a good start to his career. Carrick was fantastic in this game. I'm so glad I played him. And I thought Rooney had scored here. So 2 offside goals. It could have been 3-0. Well, I can't say any more about Carrick. He was fantastic. And I'm thinking about playing him more often now. Because originally he was going to be like 3rd, 4th choice. But he was great. And 3 points on the board against top of the league. That is a fantastic result. But strangely, Carrick plays for the first time. And now he's complaining about not getting picked. And he wants to leave. So hopefully I'll try and convince him to stay. As you will see here, I will be playing Carrick in the defensive midfield again. He really impressed me. And Pogba behind the 2 strikers, I think, with a bit of Januzaj. No, we're sticking with Valencia. I think we're sticking with the same team from the Chelsea victory, as this is a huge game. It really is. Manchester City and the Etihad Stadium, which I've just seen for the first time. It looks stunning. EA have done a great job of capturing the stadiums, the Premier League ones. But Kun Aguero, jeez, he caused me so many problems. His pace, he just flies away from the defence, and I don't know how he didn't score there. But yeah, you'll see in the rest of the game, him and Jovetic were the main 2, just causing so many issues. But there's a good save there from De Gea. But as you will see, there's a bad incident as Evans, who was down on the ground, allowed their players to be onside even, and the penalty is given away by Di Maria, so shame on him. Don't defend. Wow, you can see it's a clear penalty as Vidal gets brought down for them. Probably the 2 marquee signings between us. Aguero stepped up and keeper's got no chance of saving that, and they are 1-0 up. His 6th goal of the season, and considering they're not doing so well in the league, that is a good return, and that just tops everything else off. Gives away a corner, and they're going to punish me. But this is one of the greatest goals I've ever seen from an AI. Look at that chip. De Gea was out of position as he went to punch the ball from the corner, but look at that. It's fantastic, beautiful. I had to applaud, I really did. It was a great finish. But this was our best opportunity of the match. It's not even that close. Di Maria, his shot deflected wide. We were so poor. Man City dominated. Just couldn't get the ball. And this just makes things even worse. Raphael, he must have been too cold because... oh, horrendous performance from him and the whole team. And hopefully that's it. Yes, it is. There are no more highlights because nothing else happened for us. Man City just bombarded us 3-0. Just shows how much we're going to have to do to the team before we can challenge for the title. And the 4th game of this episode out of 5 is at home to Crystal Palace. It has to be 3 points, especially after a horrendous performance against City. So here we go. It started off, I got so scared here. Thought Di Maria had given away 2 penalties in 2 games. Thing was pretty lucky there, but we were on the attack coming down the left. Draxler was back from injury, which was good to see, as I think there was an international break. But who's that? Van Persie? That's surely a Van Persie goal. It was classed as an own goal. Was it going in? I think it was. But it trickled in off the post. Very unlucky for Hangeland and Crystal Palace there. But we have got the first goal, which is key. And hopefully Crystal Palace attacks some more so we can hit them on the break. And Falcao going for his first goal. And he's brought down. That's a clear penalty. But the key question, is Speroni going to get a red card? If you're looking at the scoreboard, you can already see it's a red card. And he's off there down to 10 men. And it looks like Falcao's laughing in his face or something. But this gives an opportunity for someone who hasn't scored for us to score his first goal. So I gave it to Falcao. Can he score? Precision, top corner, first goal. Finally, this is his house. There we go, 2-0 up, and it should be a win now, especially with them down to 10 men. Van Persie needs a goal as well. Look at that for a finish. That's my second free kick on FIFA 15. So I'm really proud of myself there in Van Persie. Great finish in the top corner, as you'll see in slow motion here. The wall didn't jump, but I don't think that would have affected anything. Keeper no chance. Hennessy who came on. That's Van Persie's second goal of the season. So the two out of form strikers have both scored in this game. But somehow, straight up the other end, Marouane Chamakh scored. Struggling to keep clean sheets, and it's annoying when someone of Chamakh's standards scores. And he has 6 goals already, really. Some high scorers already this season. But we're on the attack. Barkley has a shot. It's palmed out. Hennessy had no chance of keeping that out. And Di Maria slots it home to get the 4th goal of this match. And we're just running away with it. Domination here. You'll see Van Persie playing it across to Falcao, who just couldn't score. But Di Maria with a header. The keeper's nowhere once again. Make that 5. And you guessed it. Here comes number 6. Crystal Palace just bombarded me. All their players were up front. And here we go. Who's this? It's Van Persie with his 2nd goal of the game. His 3rd of the season, I think. 3rd or 4th. But that just topped off a fantastic performance. They did get a red card, but we would have smashed them anyway. So some good fortunes there for us. And I decided to sign a couple of youngsters who our scout had found, just to add a bit of depth to the squad. But the final game of this episode, the 3rd big game, is away to Arsenal. But was this going to be a big game with a big performance? Especially from Van Persie, who is up against his old club, with Falcao up front, Rooney just behind the strikers. I'm trying a new thing there, new tactic. First effort went to Giroud there, but De Gea once again keeps him out. But Arsenal just fell apart. Van Persie in the bottom corner, a sexy left-footed finish. And Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, but that is awesome. We needed that so badly for our strikers to get into top form. And it looks like Van Persie's found it for his 4th goal right there. But Arsenal, between the 30th and 45th minute, they were horrendous. Van Persie to Falcao. And he scores his 1st goal from out of play. Not a penalty or free kick even. From normal play. They've got a Spina in goal as well, so I don't know what Chesney is. So it looks like the strikers are getting more confident and feeling a lot better about themselves. And Mertesacker, what are you doing? Van Persie just dominated Mertesacker there. It was horrendous defending. And just before half-9, we're 3-0 up. I don't know what's going on here. Suddenly the AI has turned awful and I just seem to be easily getting past them. And Van Persie already has 5 goals. He was out of form two games ago, and then this happens. So Pogba here is running at the defence. I don't know what they're doing. It's so easy. He lays it off to Rooney, outside of the right boot. I love that finish so much. It's so beautiful. And 4-0 at the Emirates Stadium. Who'd have thought? Wow. Absolute domination. And we'll see that finish again. It's a great one. So the 3 strikers have all scored. Rooney playing in cam behind the front 2. Looks like it's working very well. And there we go, final whistle. 10 goals in 2 games. I cannot believe it. Where has this come from? Well, I'm not going to complain. As you can see the league table here, Chelsea 3 points ahead of West Brom, who are in top form. We are 3rd. We've gone above Stoke and Arsenal. I'll take a 3rd place finish this season, but West Brom surely will overtake them. So we're 6 points off the top. Man City are 10th somehow. Leicester, Southampton, QPR at the bottom. You'd expect that. So that's been episode 5. 10 goals in 2 games. You got to love that. 3 big games there. That was a pretty enjoyable episode. I liked and enjoyed them games. I hope you did too. And if you haven't already, subscribe to keep updated with the series. And I'll catch you in episode 6. Good night.